is this movie a fucking letdown? Blade Trinity is the conclusion to the Blade trilogy, and it is an okay conclusion, but it's not the best conclusion. It's not the conclusion that we all kind of wanted. It's just rather so basically in this movie, Blade gets set up by these two vampires, Danica and whatever the other shit-faced name is. So Blade is chasing him in the middle of the street, and he shoots him down in front of everybody, okay? But when he doesn't turn to ash, Blade wonders why he hasn't turned to ash. He finds out he's been set up, basically so the police can think he killed a human, which works, because now Blade is on the run from the cops and shit like that, who really don't believe in vampires, but they have some type of a hunch, as well as regular people, but they kind of brush it off. Along the way, Blade gets rescued by the Night Walkers, or Night Stalkers, whatever they're fucking called. Basically, Jessica Biel and Reynolds group, okay? And they come and find out that Jessica Biel is Whistler's daughter, okay? And yeah, the other two vampires try to find Dracula, okay? Because since Dracula is the original vampire, they think if they can get some of his blood, they can become daywalkers. Okay, and of course Blade has to fight Dracula towards the end. There's some aspects of this movie I like, and then there's the shit aspects I like. I'm gonna talk about the shit ones first. First, Parker Posey. I hate her. I hate this lady. She's in every fucking movie that I love, but then she brings the movie down. Okay, she nearly brought down Superman Returns 2 years later. Because Warner Bros. Again decided to go hire her. Hey, let's put her in Superman Returns. Yeah, because it works so well in Blade Trinity. No, it didn't. Okay, she's annoying in this movie. She was annoying in Superman fucking Returns. Okay, stop giving her work, man. Okay, she sucks. She's annoying. Yeah. Now I know in Blade 2, Blade did a lot of wrestling moves, especially that big awesome fucking elbow drop he did to that dude in the second movie, which I forgot to put in my review. I like that. It just came out of no fucking where. But in this movie, they decided to go hire Paul Levesque. And if you're not a fan of WWE, Paul Levesque is known in WWE as Triple H. He's now married to Stephanie McMahon. So yeah, that's his real name if you don't follow wrestling. Oh, why is he in this movie? His acting is horrible. I can understand him being in the WWE produced movies, but in a Marvel / Warner Bros. Movie, no. Fuck no. That's just not right. No. Okay? Even though he's just there to give body slams to fucking Ryan Reynolds and shit like that, but it's a chore trying to watch him in this movie. Ugh. I think those are the only two exceptions to this movie, besides not enough Whistler and not enough Blade scenes together. But the parts I like, Jessica Biel. Jessica Biel is not the greatest actress. Again, I have to point that shit out. For some reason, though, in this movie, I like her. She works in this movie. She kicks ass in this movie. It's awesome. Kind of hot, too. But awesome. Okay? Blade does, too. Blade gets that ass whippings. Okay? Says motherfucker like 2 times in this movie. I was born ready, motherfucker. I like how he says it. Motherfucker. Yeah. And of course Ryan Reynolds. I like Ryan Reynolds. He's dumb and stupid, but I can agree his jokes kind of went a little too far in this movie. But he's still a humorous side to him, so I enjoyed him. But I did hate most of his jokes. Ugh. So there's a split between Ryan Reynolds. I like the character of him. I hate most of his jokes. So that goes on the shit side of shit. But yeah, when it comes down to whooping that ass, and Blade and Whistler's daughter was just whooping that ass, and it was just awesome. Just fucking awesome, while Ryan Reynolds was getting his ass kicked. So that was hilarious. So if you didn't like him for his crappy jokes, then you'll love it when he gets his ass kicked. A lot. So, yeah. But the main gripe of this movie, it doesn't really feel like a Blade movie, because Blade 1 and 2, Blade barely even went out in the daylight. Shit, at the end of Blade 2, that was like the first time I think he ever went out in the daylight. In this movie, he's out in the daylight at least like three scenes. I'm like, dude, you're fucking... I know you're half human, half vampire, but Blade's supposed to be at night. Man, just let him be at night sometimes, you know what I mean? Just let us have the night scenes. It's supposed to be dark and gritty. This was almost like colorful and less edgy than the other two movies. I did like Dracula though. The dude looks like a fucking older version of Channing Tatum on steroids. I mean, really, look at him. He looks like Channing Tatum. It's scary. He could be like his older brother or dad or some shit. But he was pretty cool in this movie. I liked him. I like that weird form that he turns into when he's actually Dracula. He turns into that big, gray, ugly motherfucker. That was kind of cool. So, and him and Blade had a great fight. I liked it. Not to mention that Dracula is actually a respectful opponent. You know, he's just not there just to kill him. You know, if he sees Blade and Blade whoops his ass, he's gonna be like, okay, you won that round. I respect that shit. You know, he has respect. It's kind of like Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, where Bills was fighting Goku, and he gave Goku much respect because Goku whooped his ass. You know what I mean? It's kind of awesome to see shit like that. They're not just there for world domination and shit like that. They have kind of respect for their opponents if they can beat them in battle, so it's cool. So I respect that. So there are things that I like about this movie. There are shit that I hate. The acting in this movie is pretty decent on, of course, Blade and Jessica Biel's side, because for some reason this movie fits Jessica Biel more than any other movie she's ever been in, because she's not trying to be a badass. She actually is a badass. So, go figure. Ryan Reynolds is pretty good in this movie. Whistler's pretty good in this movie for the time he's given in this movie. He's not in there very fucking enough, which is kind of a shame. Hopefully he's in the unrated version enough, because I haven't seen that one yet. But, yeah, Parker Posey, Triple H, get the fuck out of here. And that is why I am going to give Blade Trinity a C+. It could have been a lot better without those two, without most of the corny ass jokes Ryan Reynolds was cracking. And David S. Goyer returns as writer, but he also directs this one. He should have got somebody else to direct this movie, because you can kind of tell David S. Goyer is not a good director. He's okay in the writing process, but he's not a good director. And they could have gave the script, rewritten the script to rewrite most of that shit Ryan Reynolds had to say and stuff like that, and it would have been a lot better. It probably would have been a B+ instead of a C+. So, as always, drop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about Blade Trinity down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I know a lot of people will hate this movie, but I try to look at the lighter side of things. I try to look for things that I like and things that I don't like. If I can find a cross between both of those, the movie's going to get a C+ or C greater. But if it's just a shit movie all around, then you know what I'm going to give it next. So, yes, alright. I'm out.